What's going on, guys? It's Pride here, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video that is a tutorial on how to set up the Elgato game capture and render videos out, and also help you out a little bit on Windows 8 if you have that. Also may affect Windows 7, and get the best render per se as far as HD video in the Elgato game capture, as well as making it run a little bit more smooth with Windows. So let's go ahead and get into this. Alright, so as you see, I have my PS3 right here and my Elgato right here. So basically what you're going to need is you're not going to need this HDMI in right here. That's for Xbox. I think you can use it on PlayStation 4. I don't have a PlayStation 4, so I wouldn't know. But you're going to need this AV in cord right here. It's got a circular edge on the end of this, and you need to plug that into the what says AV in. You probably can't see that at all with my iPhone, but this one right here next to the HDMI in. Next, what you need to do is you need to take this, and oh my god, so many wires, but I know. But you need to take this, plug it into this one right here. This is your power cord right here. So it's the one that's directly underneath the power cord. This cable right here is just for my headset, so you can ignore that for now. Next, what you need to do is you need to get your mini USB cord, plug it in right here. I'll see if I can get a better angle. Right here, as it says USB. Take that and plug it into your computer, which I don't have plugged in on this front side. I have an extender on the back, and it's plugged in back there. And after that, you're going to take the HDMI cord on the HDMI out. Make sure it's HDMI out, or it will not take any signal at all. But HDMI out coming from the back of your Elgato, so the way it's pointing, like with this arrow, HDMI out goes from there to the back of your monitor. So get this out of the way for a moment, and this is where I will move on to, and boom, we're on my monitor screen. Alright, so now we're on the Elgato, right? So we're here. And on my other side, since I have dual monitor, I can switch over to my PS3. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to switch over to my game screen right now. I'm going to show you guys how to set this up. Alright, so at first you're not going to see anything at all on your Elgato screen, and that's because we need to go through and change a little bit of settings on the PS3 to make it so it's actually outputting some video to the Elgato. So what you need to do is go to Display, which is under Settings, Display Settings, hit Video Output Settings, select Component D Terminal, select 720p. You can also select 480p, it doesn't really matter. Hit Enter and save. I'm not going to do this because I already have all my settings. Next, you need to go to Sound Settings. Make sure you have Audio Multi-Output checked. That will make sure that you'll always have audio going to your Elgato, to your headset, whatever you have plugged into your PS3 at that time. Alright, now what we need to do is we need to hop on over to my computer screen, which you see now, and we are on the Elgato now. So we can actually see what's going on, but we need to change some things first. So what you need to do is go to Device, and you'll see there's a beautiful little picture of the Elgato, and what you need to do is you need to click on this little hammer icon here to pull up the settings. Now what you need to do is you need to make sure that PlayStation 3 is selected. If you have a PlayStation 4, you obviously select that, but what you need to do is select HD 1080. Put quality all the way to best. Now if you have the Game Capture HD 60, these settings might be a little bit different as far as the preserved source format. But what you need to do is have that checked if you have the same one as me. All this doesn't really matter. You can change this as far as your own preferences. But as far as advanced, what you need to do is if you have any issues as far as your monitor looks a little bit funky, you can go through here with your TV compatibility and change up what you see to fit your particular setup. Alright, so now we are done with all of this. As far as the Elgato, you The reason why I'm having you set it up like this is so that you will be streaming and recording in 1280 by 720, but 59.94 frames per second. And the reason you want that is because you have more frames in each second. It gives you a lot smoother recordings. It also increases the file size, but yeah, it's a little bit of trade-off, and obviously it's worth it. So what you need to do next is, if you're on Windows 8 or Windows 7, go down to this, I'll actually check out this for you guys, but go down to this little document, select that, you go to this PC, or it might also say computer. What you need to do is, whatever it is, right click on it, go to properties, and you'll notice that, oh wow, well here's all these interesting things. Obviously this is all of my information as far as my computer, but what you really need to do is go to advanced system settings. Alright, so what you need to do is, under the advanced tab, go to performance, click settings, and what you can do with this is you can adjust a little of the special effects that come preset with Windows. And what I've done is I've made my own custom settings as far as what I want and what I do not want running while I'm using it. But what you can do is you can use one of these presets as far as adjust for best performance or adjust for best appearance. Obviously, appearance will make your computer run a little bit slower. Best performance will make it run a little bit faster, but make it look a little bit older in appearance. What you need to go next after going to visual effects is go to advanced under the performance options tab. Go down to the bottom. Of course you want adjust for best performance of programs selected. Then you go down to the bottom where it says change. Now this is a little trick to allow you to increase your RAM just slightly, although it will not increase your installed RAM at all, but it will increase the amount of RAM your computer thinks you have. So if you have, say, 3 gigs of RAM and you need a minimum of 4 gigs of RAM to run a program like the Elgato software, you can increase it to 4 gigs of RAM, and it will allow you, possibly depending on your computer, to run that software. Although it will not in a way increase it, it will just increase the amount of installed RAM that your computer thinks it has. So that's an easy way to get a little bit more out of your computer as far as Windows 8. I have a lot more tips as far as that going, and I may make a series of it in the future with this channel. But those are some quick tips as far as the Elgato software, how to set it up and everything. And a lot of you guys probably did get Elgatos for Christmas, so I hope you guys do enjoy them. If you have any problems with them, let me know in the comment section. I'll try to help you out. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'll talk to you later. Peace.